Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Happy Labor Day. It's time for another in Jim Brentar's music series, songs I've written over the years that have never really seen the light of day. Couple ones I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do in this series a song for Bob Feller because that was one of the first videos I ever uploaded to YouTube, and it's probably also gotten more views than just about anything I've ever uploaded to YouTube. I'm not going to also do Og the Frog because there's already a video of that up on YouTube. It doesn't need to see more light of day. It's already seen the light of day. So the next one on the list is called Another Nashville Snowstorm. And it's a true story. The first major vacation that Mary Kay and I took together, this is before we were married, it's our first vacation we took together, was to Nashville. And it was April, and maybe you know how April in Ohio can be, or maybe you don't, but in Nashville it was like 80 degrees. In Ohio, as we were driving that last length of highway from Columbus to Cleveland, it began to snow. Boy, did it begin to snow. It was a snowstorm from hell. So I wrote a song about it. Coming back from Nashville to Cleveland, Ohio. 2 hours from home, just past Columbus, it began to snow. Back when we left Nashville, it was 80-some degrees. But up near Lodi outlet malls, the road began to freeze. In Nashville, we walked the streets at night without a jacket all around town. We didn't know that 2 nights later there'd be a snowstorm coming down. At first just flurries, then heavier flakes turned heavier through the night. Before we knew it, the freeway was covered with a layer of white. The car ahead of us slid and skidded and spun right off the road. I slowed the car down even more as we drove on through the cold. In Nashville, we walked the streets at night without a jacket all around town. We didn't know that 2 nights later there'd be a snowstorm coming down. The next thing you know, there was a layer of snow that was 2 feet deep and up. The snowplows, of course, were out in force, but still they couldn't keep up. I guess you'd say we made it home okay, hours later than we should have. The snowplow led the way, got off the freeway, 3 exits sooner than we would have. Two years later, April, springtime, our daffodils had bloomed. Storm was on the way, and our daffodils were due. Early spring was warm and nice, but then on Easter Day, furious snowstorm falling faster than we could shovel it away. My wife and I looked at each other and we knew just what went down. It was just another Nashville snowstorm coming down. There you have it, another Nashville snowstorm. You see, after that, that became our code word for a snowstorm from hell where the snow piled up faster than anyone could deal with it. We just called it a Nashville snowstorm. Even though the snowstorm didn't occur in Nashville, but that last verse where it talked about Easter 2 years later, that really happened. And when our snowplow driver finally came to do our driveway, he got stuck in the snow in our driveway. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Have a good one. Be well.